at 900, not 700. Don't even worry about it.
No, if I take the Breed Dragon, I die.
If you guys are looking to get involved in the Edison community and you're near Toledo, Ohio, check out Refined Gaming. We have tournaments Saturdays at 1:30 p.m. for Edison. Come say hi. What's up, guys? bob.bob.the.gamer here, coming at you with some more Edison gameplay. Today we have myself playing Diva herozombie on the left, and we have Brendan on the right playing Quickdraw. So it looks like I'm going to start off, win the die roll with Gold Sark. It's like a die roll I won today. That's pretty good luck. So we're going to Gold Sark for the Diva, and we're going to summon the Stratos. So interesting, we go for Mally here. Maybe we have Greffer in hand, which would make our Rhoda dead, but I mean, that's fine. If you got that much gas, I guess it's fine. You can always pitch a card for Bryonics, so. A Mirror Force. I don't know if I should have set that early. Like, if he beats over that, like, do we really care? But. Draw. We've got Sark going to 1 here. Yep, there's the Greffer. Okay, we go get Plague. I should have not let that dice land on 2. Because that could be confusing, but that's kind of why I also always flip it over, just because it's, like, easier. Oh, we're stacking for Plague. Okay. Yeah. Oh, duh, because we had double Mally hand. Well, you know. That's why we searched the Mally. Yeah. Because we already had the Greffer and we were just trying to fix that. We're going Stardust, I assume? We got Mirror Force set. I assume we would go Stardust. Yeah. Okay. Stardust is going to attack. Brendan's going to mill only here. Well, 2 destruction cards. He did mill the Lone Fire, though, which is kind of rough. Brendan's always got the super crispy stuff, man. Always looks good. So we're going to get in there for 17 at 18. Pretty strong start for us, to be honest. We've got a lot of good tempo. Next turn, we're getting the Diva. And we already have a hero engraved, so our Miracle Fusion will be live. I don't know what our other back row is, but... Oh, we had the other Lone Fire. Okay. So does he go to Titanial with 2 back row? Or does he go with Dandy? Okay, he goes for Dandy. Ulti Dandy. And then he's going to set 2. Alright. So we're going to draw. Going to standby. Get the Diva. Checking the back row here. Yep, so we're going to go for the Diva play. Theoretically, we could beat through all the tokens. And still not attack with Stardust, but I don't know that that's correct. That seems kind of silly. Do we ever turn set? We keep checking that back row. Was that Dark Arm? Yeah, I think that's Dark Arm. Just like we're thinking here. I don't think we can get 3 Darks engraved. We have 2. Interesting that we're going to MST here. Oh, it's bottomless. Okay. I see. So we're trying to kill, is what we're doing. We're going to make Bryonic. Yep. Yep, Brendan's like, nope, you won the 50-50. Sometimes you get lucky, man. Sometimes the dice gods just say, this is for you. Brendan going to start us off. Going to set 1. And a back row as well. So that filthy tea set. Alright, we're gonna Rhoda. Always a good start. God, Rhoda's so strong, man. Somebody was telling me the other day, they were like, man, I'm really glad Rhoda's at 1. And I was like, yeah, me too. Can you imagine Rhoda in some of these decks, man? Like Vayu Turbo having triple freaking Rhoda. Super consistent deck, man. Okay, so we're going to go get Prodigy here. That feels pretty good. Excuse me. Looks like Brendan does have a Caius. And we're going to set one. And he's got a Raikou. He's very monster heavy. He's going to flip Hamster. We're going to chain Skill Drain. Pay cost. Always pay cost, kids. So Brendan thinks for a minute. Skill Drain kind of throws off a bit of his deck. Excuse me. Okay, he is going to tribute for the Caius. Targets Skill Drain. Skill Drain stays because, you know, he's negated. He's just going to beat over. So he's just kind of going into, like, big dude mode. Okay, we got a defense. What is that, like a turtle? So in some ways, Skill Drain's not very good against Quickdraw. They still have Lone Fire. They still have Titanial. And, you know, they can still make Stardust Dragon. So, in some cases, it's not great, but it shuts off the Black Rose play. It shuts off... Yeah, excuse me. It shuts off their Debris Dragon plays. So we're going to go get Plague. Interesting choice. Do we have Call Set or something? Like, I don't know why we would go get Plague there. Yeah, we sure do. Okay, so we're going to end phase, do the Call of Haunted, because we want to not get MST'd and get value out of it. So even if he MST's main 1, then, you know, we're okay with that. So we're going to go Hades here. That way we could just revive him if it gets Mirror Forced or something. And then we're going to search out the Mizuki. Okay, yep, so we get Mirror Forced. Brendan just trying to keep pressure up and make the, that 1,000 life and no field really count for something. Looks like he's got a Crow in hand. That's pretty good. He's gonna Trooper. Chooses not to mill for cost. We're gonna attempt Mirror Force here. Which doesn't feel great, because he's going to get a draw, and he's going to get a Sangan. But he's going to Solemn. Which is honestly really good for him here. So I'm going to take, what is that, 3,800? Yep, drops us down to 26 days, 39.75. He's sitting on Crow, Raikou, Dandy. Quickdraw would be pretty good here. Draw for turn. We're going to Allure. Don't really have anything that we can do against Brendan's field here. Trying to make some stuff happen. Okay, we're going to banish Zombie Master. Which we know we have Plague in hand. But that Skill Drain is actually hurting us a bit too. Okay, we're going to Special Prodigy, sack for our own Caius, target his Caius, doesn't matter. Skill drain's out. We don't have econ or anything, so attack over the Trooper for a cool 2,000. So we actually take the life lead here. And I'm like, how did he get to 75? But I was like, oh yeah, the Solemn, duh. I just try to always make sure I've got people's life right, you know? A lot of guys keep track of it themselves as well, but, you know, you don't want to screw somebody over, right? So. Brendan thinking here, he's got Debris Dragon, which would let him get his Sangan on to activate. He's gonna crash here. Oh, okay, we're gonna Regeki break and hit his Caius. So he's already in battle phase, so that kind of sucks for him. So he is gonna Synchro. And let me just tell you guys, this is the bane of Skill Drain's existence, is Ancient Fairy Dragon, man. This card is so hard to get over when Skill Drain is on the board. You can't Brionic, you cannot Dark End, you can't Red Dragon, you just cannot get over that 3,000 booty, man. It's so hard. So hard. And he's going to Avarice back for everything. Yeah, and we know we have Plague in hand, right? So if we didn't have Skill Drain out, obviously we would have made a different play. But, you know, just talking about Ancient Fairy, we could easily go Dark End here, you know, or Red Dragon, and then just, you know, remove the problem. But that booty's too fat, man. So Brendan's going to set 2. Makes him wish I had Trunade right now, I'll be honest. Trunade would have went ham here. It would have literally been game. And we would have got Call of Haunter back, which would have been really good. Like, we got Return and everything. Like, if our monster effects are live, we could just go off. But that Ancient Fairy is just walling us right now, which is rough. Brendan got all the back rows. Okay, he's going to sack Dandy for Caius. Dandy's going to trigger. He's going to target our Caius. We have no response. You have to target Monarchs even when Skill Drain's up. Because you could do things like Econ or Book of Moon or things, and then, you know, make those, you know, go off. I guess in theory we could have made, with the Plague Spreader, we could have made a Colossal Fighter. I was just worried one of his back row might have been bottomless, so I didn't want to, like, try and go into that. Basically, like, not let him have his effects either, and just, you know, we'll, he'll set on Ancient Fairy, I'll set on Colossal, just it is what it is, right? But, again, I was fearing the bottomless, so I didn't do that. So he's going to go to attack mode with Ancient Fairy. This pretty much tells me that he has Book of Moon, which is super annoying for me, because when I try to get over Ancient Fairy, he's just going to book it. And he doesn't have fear of, like, deprison or anything now. So, Book of Moon with Ancient Fairy is super good. We're just going to go into another turtle here. We already have Plague. I think Goblins and Graveyard, and I don't think we have another zombie to search out. I think we've used all of them. Brendan's now got 4 back row. I'm telling you, man, never wanted to... I mean, Decree wouldn't be bad either. But, again, we know he has Book of Moon, so it's kind of like, well... See, so this is a misplay on our part. I don't think that we should have Book of Moon to Ancient Fairy here. I think that we should have saved that until after we baited out his book. Because, you know, we knew we had it, right? Like, the read was there. And I was trying to bait the book out, and then I was like, no, wait, I'm stupid. I don't have monster effects, so I can't get over the 3,000 attack freaking booty. So, I think I should have tried to go like Yugioh there or something, and then tried to just beat over her, and that would have forced the Book of Moon on either the Yugioh or on her, and then we could have Brain Con next turn. Also citing in the Fossil Dino while we had Decree or Skill Drain. I didn't expect Skill Drain to last this long, to be honest, but it did. So I was like, well, you know, is what it is. So he's got the Ancient Fairy back up now. Now I'm like, okay, maybe he doesn't have books. Maybe he's just got, like, D-Prisons and stuff. So we're Mizukiing for cost, targeting the Hades. He's going to Crow. Puts him down to 1 in hand. Do we stack for Plague here? Seems pretty good if we do. Stack for Plague, Synchro out to like Yugioh or something. Try and beat over Ancient Fairy. This Ancient Fairy is just keeping us up, man. I don't know that he's got another book. I don't think I would have expected that. Yep, there's the top for Plague. He does not have the other Crow. So now we Synchro out. What do we make here? Just Yugioh or Gaia? I mean, Gaia's fine, honestly. Okay, we do go Yugioh. And then I think we should have attacked the Ancient Fairy here. Because if he's got he's already used Mirror Force, so if he's got D-Prison, we still have Return, so then we could flip Return up, get back the Yugioh, and then beat over again. He specifically has to have Book of Moon for that play to not be the best. So I think that this was a misplay. I definitely think we should have just attacked here, let him D-Prison, and then did Return main 2. And then we could have, you know, synced around or whatever. But we didn't do that, obviously. We went for the Return play to try to kill, which I think was a bit greedy. He's got Torrential anyway, so. But now we have our resources back in Grave, and he's at 1975, so. So I think we actually misplayed. I don't think we should have went with Hades here. I think reading into the D-Prison, we should have went Zombie Master. But I don't know if we have a discard, to be honest. Okay, it looks like we're stacking for Plague. And then I'm like, wait, that was probably dumb. So now we're using all of our zombie resources, what, to make a Stardust? But reading Deep Prison, that doesn't do anything. And we can't make Thought Ruler because, one, we're at 900, and two, we have Skill Drain out. I think we should have saved the Plague and tried and attacked with Thought Ruler there as well. I think that's another misplay on our part. I don't always side into Skill Drain, so I'm still kind of getting used to it. But Mirror and Torrential were gone. And here's where I was like, okay, well, if I attack Debris Dragon, I literally die. So having Goblin in attack mode here isn't super good. Yeah, I think we should have went Gaia into the Ancient Fairy. And then if he D-Prisons, and attacked. And then if he D-Prisons, then we can return. Which he would have Torrentialed. But, you know. Is what it is. So we're going to tribute the Goblin for presumably Malicious. Which, I mean, yeah, we should have still had the Plague and Grave here. So we could have then stacked and made Colossal Stardust. Which would not have been bad, but... So all this time and he's not drawing Titanium. I'm like, ugh, that's awful. But, you know, like I said, we made a few misplays here. So he's going to beat over the Stardust. Which I should have not made, I don't think. I think I should have just attacked with Hades and tried to kill. Forced the deprison. I think that was the correct play. But, you know. It's going to double sack for Gores. Dandy trigger. And then I was like, alright, yeah, you got it. Alright, so Brendan's going to take game 2. And he did, in fact, have the deprison we saw. So, you know. Gold Sarking for Rhoda is interesting. My hand must have Mally or something in it. I don't know. We got Caius here. Caius would be pretty good over a Goblin. We're thinking about it. Over Turtle. Never feels great sacrificing a turtle, but, you know, the deck that plays hamsters and Raikos, you can't really afford to, like, sit around and wait, you know? Okay, so we're gonna get Rhoda. Do we play it right away? We do. Okay. So is this Stratos or Greffer? Okay, we're special summoning the Greffer. Okay. Do we have a Diva? Oh, we're just gonna deck Debbie. He's gonna crow the Mally, so I felt pretty silly for not doing the Malicious first. But, especially since we have a Miracle in hand. So we attack, we get deprisoned. We're going to summon the Diva. Go for the Gilman. Yeah, we definitely should have Mallied first, because Mally banishes for cost. But, you know. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about the crows. It's another reason that Gilman's good, is if you've got Diva into Gilman, you can instantly make a Taster and then deck Debbie off of it. So Brendan draws its hamster. So we know that he has deprison set. And we end up going to time because that skill drain took freaking forever. Then we're going to summon Goblin. Attack. He's going to deprison here. And then we're going to get in for 11. Oh, no, we're not. He's going to call. We're just going to crash. And we'll go search Zombie Master, I think. So Brendan's out of cards, and he's still under deck Debbie, so this is looking really strong for us. Deck Devi just kind of murders Quickdraw, man. I didn't feel good about it. I felt bad. I apologized. But it's in the format, you know? So he draws Lone Fire. I'm just gonna Zombie Master. Brendan's like, yeah, you got it. Oh, we didn't. Yeah. Yeah, okay. There it is. Alright, so a few questionable plays from us there, but we're able to pull it out because Deck Devi is a very unfair card against some decks. Gate keeps so many decks, man. Kind of wish it wasn't in the format, but it is, so gotta make use of the cards we got, you know? Alright, guys, well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Check out one of these other videos over here, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.